Hey, Jared. Yeah, so we just talked with the Flagstaff police PIO. He told me that the helicopter that came down was a DPS helicopter. Now, that's not their case. DPS is coming up to work that case, but they can tell us for the shooting that happened first, no officers were hurt in that shooting. Again, that's that shooting where we heard multiple gunshots go off in this neighborhood, which it seems like started off this whole domino effect of events out here. No officers were hurt in that incident. We don't know anything else about if anyone else was involved, if there were any civilians. Like I said, I was talking to those girls earlier who told me that they live right next door to the house where the shooting happened. They were seeing those SWATs coming in and out, police, everything in between. They told me that they were walking their dog right next to those neighbors just a couple hours earlier. Again, we do not know what is going on, but they said it was jarring to hear about a shooting at their neighbor's house. But again, we do not know fatalities or anything like that, or if anyone is injured from this shooting as a civilian, but we do have confirmation that no police were injured in that. Now, again, we're still waiting to see. Police said they're going to be moving this back up. So this scene behind me has kind of disappeared, but you can see the lights from earlier that were just massive, massive police presence out here. Now, it does look like this is good that they are able to clean up this scene a little bit. Like I said earlier, this was the largest police presence I've ever seen in the 2.5 years I've been here in Flagstaff. We're right off of Route 66, probably less than 2.5 minutes from downtown Flagstaff. This is very shocking for the community to see two things like this in a night, let alone an officer-involved shooting and then a DPS helicopter crash. We have multiple agencies on this. We've got Flagstaff Fire, we've got the Sheriff's Office, we have Flagstaff Police. And like I said, DPS is also coming up here to investigate. We have state troopers coming in right now, also doing some investigating. And again, I do want to confirm that Flagstaff Police said no officers were injured in that shooting, but we do not know about the helicopter crash. Again, that was a DPS helicopter, so we're waiting for them to come up. They said they have a public information officer coming up from the valley right now for this. But again, as you can see, the scene is clearing up a lot more than it looked about 15 minutes ago. They said the helicopter is on the other side of this neighborhood, closer to the railroad tracks. We're, after this, going to go try to see if we can get closer to that area. It is still taped off. Flagstaff Police told me they are holding that perimeter right now until DPS can come up here. But again, there is still very little information on this right now. People we spoke to who saw the helicopter crash or live in this neighborhood just tell me they're flat out shocked. Again, this does not happen in Flagstaff like this, so we will continue to update you as we learn more, but we're going to go try to see if we can get closer to that helicopter crash, and we'll keep you updated as soon as we learn more information. But Flagstaff Police said they're in the midst of trying to figure out where communications can come from, so definitely look out for anything from Flagstaff Police or DPS, as this is both of their cases. But I'm going to toss it back to you. We're going to go try to find out more information about that helicopter.
Yeah, everybody there is in shock. I think we're all in shock as well, Mason. We have a lot of friends over at DPS. We work very closely with them on a number of stories, and our thoughts are with them tonight while we wait for word on whether the helicopter pilot and maybe a second person on board may have survived that crash there tonight. Mason Carroll live for us tonight in Flagstaff. Mason, thank you very much. That confirmation from Flagstaff Police echoes exactly what we were able to find ourselves on the flight radar tracking system. That DPS chopper, though we didn't want to say it until we got official word from a law enforcement source up there, that DPS chopper was called in to respond to this scene, the shooting scene in Flagstaff tonight, arrived there right around 10:05 this evening, and then it disappeared from radar right around 10:18, 10:19 tonight. And we are hoping for the best. But as you saw some of the video we played there earlier, the helicopter there crashed and then immediately burst into flame.